All right, it's Clayton here with AQUAPOCALYPSE. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
All right, and we're here at Cush Hill, amazing house venue in Tacoma, Washington. Today is Saturday, March 15th, 2025. How are you guys doing?
You know, every day is a blessing.
Every day,
I'm doing pretty good. I just had a big glass of water, so I feel less thirsty than I did.
That's good. You guys, what was it, like a half an hour ago you guys just finished playing?
Yeah, something
about a
like
half
that.
hour,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really know how long we played for. It was probably like a 40-minute set or something.
We played for a while.
I think it was
Yeah.
around that.
Yeah.
So what are your names?
My name's Cole.
My name is Oscar.
And I'm Miles.
Cole, Oscar, and Miles. For those who haven't seen you, what instruments do each of you play?
I play guitar and do vocals.
I play drums and do vocals.
And I play bass and also vocals. We all kind of sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun to see you guys, by the way. You guys really rock.
Dude,
Thank you.
What would you classify your genre as?
Heavy metal,
Heavy metal.
with some thrash metal and some like heavy psych, I guess.
It was really fun to watch. It was I think my 8th show at Cush Hill, and I definitely never seen a set like that in a good way. You guys really rock.
Cool.
Thank you.
Do you guys have any inspirations for your music?
Black Sabbath is the
Black
biggest
Sabbath, yeah.
Okay.
one. All the thrash bands, Slayer in particular for me.
Honestly, I'm really into 80s rock and just
Yeah.
80s music in general. So I definitely felt like a bit of a Black Sabbath is one of the bands I thought of while seeing you guys.
Yeah.
Uncle Acid is another one.
Uncle Acid and
Uncle
the
Acid.
beats. Yeah, and like Sleep is a big one. All stoner metal. Hair metal for me is a big influence.
Metal. Oh yeah.
Especially songs like Heroes of Today. Yeah.
Yeah, we like lots of stuff.
We try and expand a lot of our
Nice.
sounds and stuff.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is a big
Yeah, that's
influence.
one of my favorite bands.
Yeah.
I listen to a different album every day, and on my way here, I was actually listening to 1984 by Van Halen.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys like them at all? 'Cause
I
it's hair
fucking
metal.
love Van Halen.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Dumb question.
Ridiculous how two people from the same family can both be so proficient at things.
All right, because it was
Yeah.
Alex Van
Alex
Halen,
Van
right?
Halen.
He's on the drums and
He's
Eddie's
on
on
the
guitar.
The only other time that happened was in Pantera with Dimebag Darrell and Vinnie Paul.
Yeah.
And the last words they said to each other before Dimebag was shot was Van Halen. Because they would say that to each
Really?
other before every show because they were like the guitar and drum duo.
That's
That's legendary.
The best guitar and drum brother duo since Alex and Eddie Van Halen.
The only way I want to die is being shot by a crazy fan.
He was shot on stage while he was shredding.
I know, it's
like
fucking
that's
so cool.
insane. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I love this. It's so you guys have said do you have any other favorite bands?
I really like Geese. I think we all really like Geese.
Geese is great.
They're not necessarily an influence, but they're from New York and they're making music right now, and they're
Okay.
fucking spectacular. If you haven't listened to 3D Country, that should be the album
3D
you listen to
Country?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Geese is
okay.
fucking
3D
spectacular.
Country by Geese.
Yeah.
Do you guys all live in Tacoma?
We all go to school in
We all
Tacoma.
go to school.
Yeah.
Okay.
We go to the
UPS?
University of Peterstown.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say part of the Tacoma music scene out here?
Yeah.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible, yeah.
Okay.
It feels very close-knit.
I'm probably more experienced seeing shows in Seattle. Do you have any current local Tacoma bands you'd recommend other than yourself?
Ooh.
Fuck, who did we see? The Monkey People?
Oh yeah, Stella J and the Monkeys in Love.
Stella J
We're
and the
so
Monkeys
sick.
in
Yeah.
Love are fucking spectacular.
We've just played a show with them at
Really?
Soulberry Coffee House.
I mean,
They
Okay.
blew us away.
Blind Hearsay is heavy.
Dude, I've
Yeah.
seen them probably 6 times.
Yeah.
My first time seeing them was here actually.
Yeah.
That was, I got a thing for dates. It was September 1st of 2023, and they're pretty great.
Damn.
One time I live downstairs. So one time this summer I worked a 10-hour shift and then I got home and there was a house show happening and I went and took a shower and Blind Hearsay was playing. I could hear this just the loudest fucking vibrations all through the shower while I was taking a shower. It was the coolest
Dude,
thing ever.
It's
that's
like his favorite story. It sounds really cool though.
that's crazy
It's
though.
so fun.
I also want to say my other favorite Tacoma band is My Last Bullet. and they're like 40. And they
My
just-
last bullet is cool.
And they sound like Mastodon.
They're older than 40.
They're like properly old, and they sound like Mastodon, but like none of their music is recorded, so you kind of have to go to a My Last Bullet show.
Okay.
And they don't play that many shows, but dude,
They don't really sound like Mastodon. The guy just had a Mastodon t-shirt
they
on.
sound a lot like
They
Mastodon.
sound more like Killswitch Engage.
They're really fucking good. I
The
that's actually
guitarist was really good.
Yeah,
you said-
their drummer's looking great too.
My Last Bullet.
My Last Bullet.
Okay,
I
I'll have to
only
look
have one
them up.
more bullet.
Okay.
A really fucking killer band that I hate to say is killer is Sydney Graves.
Sydney Graves.
Sydney Graves.
Okay.
They're
They're
fucking 5
so
years
good.
old and they're so fucking good.
Their lead singer is in 8th grade.
Wow.
And the rest of the band is in high school. And they're all brothers, I think, right?
So they're all like
I
very
think most
new.
of them are brothers.
Most
and
of them are
have
brothers.
friends.
And
Okay.
some of them
It's
are,
crazy.
yeah. We played a show with them and we opened and then they played second and we were like so fucking
They
embarrassed
kissed
to
the
be on that
fuck
bill after
out
that.
of
It
us,
was
dude.
it
They
was
were so
horrible.
fucking good.
Yeah.
Do you guys play many like house shows or more like regular venues?
It's good to me.
We play here a lot and I mean Real Art is a great place.
Real art, yeah.
We've played a lot of coffee shops. Recently.
We've played at such a weird amount of coffee shops.
I love I love the set you guys just played. Although I can't imagine hearing that in a coffee shop.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Neither can we.
Yeah.
It always feels weird.
I would love to go to one though. That'd be a really cool
it's nice to
experience.
get your coffee, you listen to AQUAPOCALYPSE. It's like a really small
Yeah.
room.
It's there's a band who I honestly like. They're not. I wouldn't say they're good people, but their music is good, which is Margaret Sick.
Margot Sick?
Margaret Sick.
Margaret Sick.
At least
Okay.
their first album is good. Their second album is much worse. And their first album was just like good, you know.
Okay.
We played a show with them at Manifesto Coffee. That was like the first coffee
Okay.
shop because they have this like deal with Manifesto Coffee where they play there like once a month. I think. I'm not sure exactly how that works or how that came about, but they asked us to play a show with them one time. And there was another band that we played with, Point Forfeit.
Point Forfeit, who no
yeah.
longer exist. But they were good when
Point
they were
Forfeit
around.
was fun. They had like
Okay.
a stand-up bass. They were awesome.
Oh, stand-up bass.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Shout out to Sadomasochistic Candy.
Oh
dude,
yeah,
that's my other
That's
band.
based
the
on-
bass
drummer
yeah.
Max was here earlier too.
Yes, Max was there.
Yeah, and we have a show coming up in Seattle in April. Cool.
April. Do you know like where it's at?
I need to ask
Okay.
all the details.
Sometime in April at some
Yeah.
venue. You're
I
gonna
think
be
it's
there.
the 27th.
Okay,
I
27th.
don't know the venue. Yeah,
Okay, cool. How long have you guys been playing together?
for like a year.
A
and
little
a half.
over a year, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I started playing drums to play with this band. So.
Okay, so you started.
I've been playing drums for as long as
Okay.
AQUAPOCALYPSE has been around. That's been about a little under a year and a half.
That's crazy.
You got good in a year and a half.
Pretty good.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm blanking on your name right now.
Miles.
Miles. Okay. How long have you been playing bass for?
I started out with piano lessons when I was in 4th grade, and then because my dad's a music teacher,
Okay.
so he got me into it, and then I switched from that to guitar for about a year, and then during COVID I picked up the bass and
So-
tried that. So about 4 or 5 years.
Okay, so you can play piano, guitar, and bass.
Yeah, primarily bass right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I have some experience.
Yeah, you were killing it earlier, man. That was so
Thank you,
cool.
yeah.
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 I like playing bass too, so it's
Bass is
interesting.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on.
And then Cole?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been playing guitar for?
I've been playing guitar for 3 years.
3 years?
I played cello as a kid. My mom is a classical cellist, and I played cello until I was in like 8th grade, I guess.
Okay.
And I quit because our middle school orchestra director was like such a huge dick. He would yell at us until his face would turn purple, and so many of us quit that orchestra.
crazy.
And I stopped playing cello because I also just wasn't really into the music we were playing, because it was all like Suzuki tunes and like classical music, which is I've like some of it has grown on me, but it wasn't really my vibe back then. I was really into metal, and I started playing guitar in senior year of high school. And I got really into bluegrass, which is my current favorite style of music.
That's pretty cool. I used to play violin for like 5 years in orchestra.
Did you use Suzuki?
I think so.
That's where they put the tape on the violin.
Okay, yeah.
It's just like the most dominant classical instrument teaching method, I guess, and it's like a specific order of tunes that you go through, and everyone does it the same way.
It's been so long. I liked it for a while. I kind of got bored with it though, because it's not like the music I would like really listen to.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite show you've ever played or a favorite venue to play at?
This is my favorite venue to play
Favorite
at.
This is the best venue.
Yeah,
I love
definitely.
Cush. It's very fun.
Cush is amazing.
I don't know. I actually really enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this show more than any other show that we've played, low key.
For me, it's a top. For me, my favorite show we've ever played is our Halloween show here.
That was fun.
Was that last year?
It was this. It was like 2024. Yeah.
Okay.
The most recent Halloween. But it's like it's kind of a toss up between that show and this show because this year was also really fun. But I think I prefer that Halloween show just because everyone was in costumes. It was really cool.
So, do you have like a least favorite place to play at? That might be an odd question.
What's the place we played our last show at?
Soulberry.
Soulberry Coffee. It's great. I'm sure it's great. I think that
It's
actually,
really
I
weird.
think
Really
that
weird.
non-alcoholic bars are stupid, and that's what it is. And it's also deeply, deeply a very small room, and we're a very loud, large band, so we blew everyone out immediately. So that was not good. That's our worst venue.
That's such a crazy way to say it.
It wasn't a terrible show though. I think we
No,
played
it's fine.
good.
No, we
Yeah,
played
no,
great.
But it's just
And we
not
played
the
with some
best
really cool other
space for
bands.
us.
Just maybe not the best setting.
We're not the right.
Yeah.
We're not the right band
Okay.
for that.
It was just weird because it was like a bunch of like really fun like feel good bands who had like puppets and props and shit.
They were
And,
cute.
and we just like came on and played heavy metal and it felt like it didn't.
Yeah.
belong. Yeah.
I like how you came out in a cloak too.
Yeah,
It looked
that's-
really cool. It's,
I want these guys to get cloaks too because I feel like it would be cool. But I just have a cloak and I love it and I love wearing it. And it's
Cool.
It's amazing.
lastly, do you guys have any advice for any like aspiring musicians?
Oh, we're aspiring musicians.
Well, yeah. Funny story. We asked the same thing. We went to see Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
And
Oh, wow.
So we met the bassist and we asked him, if he had any advice, and he gave us some good advice, and it was to not do it for money, just do it out of your heart and have fun with it. Make
That's
music
good.
that you love. Don't ever do it for any other external reason. Just have fun.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have one.
Sure.
A lot of people think about when's the right time to start, when the right time to start was like such a long time ago. So just start as soon as you can, and just like do it.
Yeah.
That's like the most important thing. Is many great bands never existed because someone was waiting for the perfect time, and then they got a job, and then they had kids, and then their life is over. Just like do it. Like just do it like right now. That's the only way to do it.
And practice.
I like it. Yes, practice. That's important.
Yeah, practice your rudiments if you're a drummer. Do as I say, not as I do. It's great to practice rudiments. It's great to practice stuff like that. Supposedly.
I thought of one more. Did you guys know each other prior to being in the band, or did you meet to for the purpose of becoming a band?
I knew Miles for a little bit before we started the band, but I kind of met Oscar like.
I think we met at practice.
We met at our first band practice.
And now we're-
because Miles knew both of us.
Okay.
Yeah, I met both of these guys through band shirts, just going up to them and saying, "Hey, nice shirt."
See,
I
that's
think
always
I said, "Hey,
yeah.
nice shirt" to you. Actually, I think it's Luke Lofton.
It was
said, "Hey,
Luke's,
nice shirt," no,
Luke's
to you.
shirt with.
It was a sleeve shirt, right?
Yeah.
Was he wearing a sleeve shirt or were you wearing a sleeve shirt?
He was wearing.
I haven't seen him wear that shirt in a long time.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, I
we don't need to
haven't
talk
either.
about
That's
that,
fair,
guys. We
yeah.
don't need to
Yeah.
talk about that guy.
That's why it's always important to wear band shirts.
Yes,
Yeah.
I completely agree. I think band shirts
Meet
are
your
the
people.
greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
to make
totally.
friends. Yeah.
It's great to talk to, but you just gotta talk to a lot of people, and then it's all really cool.
Cool. Is there anything else you guys would like to add? Or
Just like thank you for being down to talk to us. This
oh
is really
yeah.
fun.
yeah, you guys are awesome.
Thanks
So
for making this.
thank you.
Cush Hill is special. So.
Cush Hill's amazing.
Yeah. R.I.P. Cushel.
Yeah, it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
So Cole, Oscar, and Miles.
Yep.
All right. Thank you guys for the interview.
Absolutely.
And
Thank you so much.
AQUAPOCALYPSE.
Thank you.
Check them out.
Yeah. See
All
ya.
right. All right. Bye.
Bye.